Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from Group 3 with the member Aisyah Cantika Bella Cinta, Choi Isnaini Kurniawan, and Skar Julianingrum. In this video, we will presenting about how is the implementation of ICT based on the aspect of ELT or English Language Teaching. Jadi di sini kita akan mempresentasikan bagaimana penerapan ICT berdasarkan aspek dari ELT or English Language Teaching. Slide, this is a table of contents. There's a material we will explain today. Number 1 is ICT and English Language Teaching and Overview, yaitu tinjauan mengenai ICT dalam ELT. Number 2 is concept of ICT in ELT, yaitu konsep ICT dalam ELT. Number 3 is implementation of ICT in ELT, yaitu penerapan ICT dalam pengajaran bahasa Inggris. Number 4 is function of ICT in ELT, yaitu fungsinya. Number 5 is benefits of ICT in ELT, yaitu manfaat ICT dalam pengajaran bahasa Inggris. Number 6 is conclusions from the materials today, yaitu kesimpulan dari materi yang kita sampaikan hari ini. Next slide, I will explain about the ICT and English Language Teaching and Overview, yaitu sebuah tinjauan mengenai ICT di dalam pengajaran bahasa Inggris. The use of technology in ELT perhaps start when English language teachers used tape recorders or cassettes to develop listening skill on the part of learners. Nah, penggunaan teknologi dalam ELT mungkin dimulai ketika guru bahasa Inggris menggunakan tape recorder atau audio recorder dan kaset untuk mengembangkan keterampilan listening atau mendengarkan kepada siswa. Later on, with the advancement in science and technology, the modern ICT devices were invented. They were used in education also with ELT. Nah, kemudian dengan kemajuan ilmu pengetahuan dan teknologi, berbagai perangkat ICT modern ditemukan dan digunakan dalam pendidikan bersama dengan English Language Teaching.
The next subtopic is concept of ICT in ELT or English Language Teaching. The concept of teaching English cannot be separated from the master of 4 skills in learning English. There are listening, speaking, writing, and reading. And ICT here has a role as a facility. The first skill is listening. Listening ability is a very important key in speaking English. Listening skills using CALL or computer-assisted language learning can be a way for teachers to motivate language learners to take a dynamic role in learning. So this capability can be developed through digital applications such as digital stories, MP3, or podcasts, which are of course available on digital forums. Next is speaking. The ability to speak through ICT aims that learners can benefit from authentic experiences rather than their usual routine, which in turn will motivate them to ask for more deal communication, more opportunities, and internalize the language. So ICT can support students in speaking skills. Cake is one of the application that can support that skills. Next is writing. ICT in writing skills can help students to practice written language in the language they want to learn, and also to share their thoughts or feelings, such as using blogs or Twitter application. So ICT can support students in speaking skills. Writing. Students can practice their writing skills in those media. So the next is reading. Reading skills have become very important for language learners, especially online-based reading and a web-based reading program, which is effectively called English Reading Online, was created to narrow the gap between reading and comprehension using online reading strategies. So ICT in here is to facilitate access in the form of online reading that is able to bond student skills.
Aspect number 3 about the implementation of ICT in ELT atau penerapan dari Information Communication Technology dalam pengajaran bahasa Inggris. According to Urban et al. 2009, he stated that before the teachers use technology in the classroom, they need to consider some principles of technology use in educational settings. Nah, menurut Urban, sebelum guru itu menggunakan atau menerapkan teknologi di dalam kelas, guru harus mempersiapkan pertimbangan mengenai prinsip penggunaan teknologi dengan peraturan pendidikan. Nah, prinsip yang seperti apa? Akan saya jelaskan di next slide, namun akan langsung menjerumus ke dalam implementasi dari ICT di dalam ELT sendiri. Next slide, I will explain about the implementation of ICT in ELT atau penerapan ICT di dalam pengajaran bahasa Inggris. Number 1, teachers have to know whether their learners or students are familiar with technology or not. Jadi nih, guru nih harus tahu bahwa studentnya itu, siswanya itu paham mengenai teknologi atau tidak. Hal ini bertujuan untuk apa? Untuk mengukur pemahaman anak dalam kefamiliaran mereka untuk penggunaan teknologi tersebut, agar nantinya saat guru itu mengimplementasikan tools of ICT dalam pengajaran bahasa Inggris, contohnya, mereka tidak kaget, mereka dapat mengikuti dengan baik, siswa tidak merasa tertinggal dalam hal teknologi, dan final resultnya mereka dapat understanding the materials. Number 2, teacher have to use purposeful and contextualized ICT materials in English language teaching, ELT. Nah, di sini guru juga harus memiliki tujuan dan kontekstual dari materi ICT. Maksud dari contextualized materials of ICT di sini apa sih sebenarnya? Nah, maksudnya materi pembelajaran yang digunakan seharusnya menekankan pada materi yang dipelajari dengan kondisi saat ini. Jadi meriletkan pembelajaran dengan situasi yang terjadi saat ini. Number 3, teachers should promote learner autonomy through the student invention of technology by asking their students to work collaboratively in pairs or small groups. Di sini siswa diharapkan aktif dan kolaboratif dalam pembelajaran English language teaching dengan menggunakan ICT tools. Contohnya, semisal dalam pelajaran reading, siswa diberikan fasilitas sebuah laptop dan di situ dibentuk small groups, dan dalam small group tersebut harus membaca teks di dalam laptop tersebut dan misal mentranslatekan atau menceritakan ulang seperti itu. Jadi membentuk siswa itu aktif dalam pembelajaran ELT dengan menggunakan ICT. Number 4, teachers have to create communicatively accurate interaction and communicatively effective interaction in classroom. Komunikasi merupakan hal yang penting dalam sebuah pengajaran dan menciptakan keefektifan kelas. Hal ini bertujuan untuk mengukur seberapa pemahaman or understanding siswa dalam pengimplementasian ICT di dalam English language. Number 5, teachers need to be aware of challenges of technology use in classroom. Jadi di sini guru harus lebih siap dalam menghadapi rintangan-tantangan mengenai teknologi yang ada di kelas. Nah, ada beberapa tips untuk agar guru dapat menghadapi tantangan dan rintangan. Number 1 is always update about the technology. Nah, guru harus selalu update mengenai teknologi yang digunakan in education. Pastinya yang paling penting in education. Number 2 is ada webinar yang dilakukan untuk develop kemampuan guru dalam ICT. Nah, itu ada beberapa tips dalam menghadapi challenges of technology in a classroom.
Next is function of ICT in ELT or English language teaching. The first function of ICT in ELT is serves as a tool ICT in this case serves as a tool for users or students to assist learning. In this case, ICT is made to guide students gradually by using the principle of door of learning to master competencies. In this function, ICT also changes the function of teacher as facilitators, motivators, transmitters, or evaluators. As I said in the first subtopic, ICT has a concept or role as a tool to support the development of four language skills, namely listening, speaking, reading, and writing. Also, it has been stated in the first point that ICT is also acts as a facility. So the teacher only provides facilities in the form of ICT to support learning, motivate students as they should, as a connector or transmitter of knowledge to students whose main teaching tool is ICT, and of course remains as an evaluator who evaluates students' mistake. The second function of ICT is serves to reduce the gap in technology mastery. Especially in world of education, ICT provides two advantages. The first one is be an encouragement to the education community and provide broad opportunities for students. The first point of the A point is that teachers are expected to be more appreciative and practical, as well as more creative in teaching, as well as in maximizing educational potential. The second point is that students are expected to be able to take advantage of very existing potential that can be obtained from unlimited sources and supported by these tools.
Okay, next about benefit of ICT in LT. First is access to learning material. The uses and benefit of ICT are the result of more in cases access, efficiency through multimedia technology, improved authenticity through using video and internet, and better comprehensibility inferred from learners, control, and media annotation. Then opportunities for communication. ICT provide opportunities for communication into different ways of interaction with the computer. 3. Feedback. More accurate application technology enable more contextualized and pedagogical relevant feedback, including grammar checker, spell checker, pronunciation corrector, drug automatic speech recognition, and behavior error tracking by analysis student response stored in the computer. And the last is learning motivation. Technology is powerful tool that can support and transform education in many ways, from making it easier for teachers to create instructional material to enabling new ways for people to work and learn. And next is about conclusion. ICT is perhaps the most talked about phenomenon in teaching learning activities this day. As it has impact on other different sectors, it has a great impact on teaching learning due to which is widely used in our classes. Being ICT literate for integrated it in teaching learning is a great need for every teacher. The main purpose of using ICT in English language classes is for language development, learner autonomy, and motivation. The learners are motivated if they are exposed to different ICT.
Thank you for watching our video. If we make a lot of mistake, we are sorry. And thanks for watching. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye-bye.